In this video, we'll be talking about how to secretly test a man to know if he has money or not. A lot of times, we see cases of money issues causing problems in relationships. The man might pretend not to have money while he has a lot in his bank account. Also, there are cases of those who fake their wealth status just to get women that are not watchful. You must know how to secretly test a man to find out his wealth status so that you're not caught unawares later in life, to fish out the ones faking their wealth, and to detect those who pretend as though they are poor. This is why you have to watch this video till the end. This is even more important if you are just getting to know the man, and you cannot ask him directly how much he has in his bank account. These tips will set you apart from other women and help you make wise decisions about your relationship. Before we dive right in, don't forget to click on the like button and also subscribe to this channel if you've not done so already. Make sure you turn on post notifications so that the next time we post a video, you'd be the first to know. Let's dive right in. Number 1. Check out his gadgets. The first inclination you can get into how much a man is worth is in the type of phone he uses. Is he using the latest phone? How much is it worth? How often does he change his phone? These are questions you can ask to check his worth without him realizing immediately. Women are known for their love of bags, shoes, and makeup accessories. The qualities of these things can be a sign of their bank account. But for guys, it is in the quality of their gadgets. They may not invest in bags or clothes, but in gadgets. That is where the real money is. When you see his phone, you can ask him if he also pays for app use or if he uses the free versions. Some people spend hundreds of dollars on in-app purchases because they have the money to spare. Gaming apps, movie streaming apps, and music apps sometimes offer their best services in their paid version, but the accumulation of all these bills is a lot. They are best used in moderation if you don't have a lot of money to spare, but a rich man doesn't hold back with these kinds of bills. Check out his gaming system too, his TV set, his headset, his iWatch series, and other devices he owns, to try to estimate their total worth and draw your conclusions from there. A rich man might not dress up in Gucci or Louis Vuitton, but he won't hold back when it comes to his gadgets. The real test comes when you accidentally break his gadget. Is it possible for a man to be bankrupt and still spend his money on gadgets? But this is the way to find out his real status. A rich man will not fuss for too long about a broken gadget because he knows he has the means to replace it. Instead, he spends his energy making sure you're okay and did not get injured alongside the gadget. A broke man, on the other hand, will continuously whine about his loss without paying any attention to you. He might ask you to replace the gadget or fix the broken one from your purse. He will continue to nag about how careless you are or how precious the gadget was because he knows he won't be able to replace it since he has no money. A man's true financial state is revealed when he's faced with a broken device. He either goes on an unending complaint about his loss or is confident about replacing it without much fuss. That is how you filter a broke man from a rich man. Number 2, Google him. A lot of rich people have a Wikipedia page on their biography, work history, and most importantly, their net worth. This is the easiest trick in the book to find out a man's worth. All you have to do is to get his name. Type it into Google and check out the results it will bring out for you. Another good thing about researching a man is that he won't be aware of this move. You can do your assignment as secretly as possible. Now, not every rich person has a Wikipedia page to their name, but that is not the end of the world. The world has advanced so much that you can get multiple results of his various social media pages and see what people are saying about him. His social media bio can give you insight into his job status and possible salary. A man that has a good social media presence is easy to figure out. His picture quality, the background of his pictures, the kind of images he shares are all indications of his social status and, indirectly, his financial status. You can also figure out what he does with his leisure time through his online presence. If he engages in rich hobbies like traveling around the world, then you have an answer to your lingering question. He is a rich man. Number 3, ask him to pick you up on your date. A man that is into you will put in his best effort to impress you on a date. Well, you can tap into this and secretly test his wealth by asking him to pick you up from home on your date. Knowing fully well that he is out to impress you, his best move will show how far his money can go. If he is at your door with a limo, you've got a big catch. A big spender that is into the life of luxury. A man that can afford a limo for a date is definitely rich enough, so you've got a rich man on your hands. If he picks you up in a luxurious car like a Benz, then you can make a quick calculation about how much he is worth. Broke people don't go about in a Mercedes-Benz. There are a lot of car brands that speak luxury, so make sure you can spot one when you see it. However, he may not be the owner of the car. Now that presents us with a tricky situation. How do you test this man to know if he's the owner of the car or not? Ask him questions about the car. Arm yourself with enough knowledge about cars to hold conversations around them. You can ask him what made him choose to buy that car, or if that is his first car. Watch his reaction more than the words he speaks. If his response does not flow naturally, there is a chance that he has something to hide. Get his response concerning the car, and you'll know if he's truly rich or not. Number 4. Go to the mall with him. When you go shopping with a man, you are opening up a chance of stroking his ego and making him pay for everything. A rich man will not have any trouble going to the mall with you while expecting that you would want him to pay. A broke man, on the other hand, will easily have a problem with the idea once you propose it to him. Why? He knows you would expect him to pay and he cannot afford such a date. This is a quick filter of rich men and broke guys. When you eventually get to the mall, you have to pay attention to the actions of this man. If he walks around carefully, always checking price tags and avoiding some sections of the mall, that is an indication that he is either on a budget or doesn't have much to spend. Extremely rich people don't bother about price tags. Instead, they focus on getting all that you want from the mall. To them, your satisfaction is much more important than the price tag on any item. It's easier for a rich man to pull this off because he doesn't have to worry about your purchases making a dent in his bank account. Number 5. Ask him for money. Asking a man for money is a sure confirmation to know if he is rich or not. Aside from being proof of his care for you, it's to show you that he is capable of taking care of you in the relationship. When you ask a man for money to test if he is rich or not, you need to ask for a relatively huge sum of money. To do this well, you need to create a scenario, which might not be true, to persuade him why you need the money. Maybe for a school fee or hospital bill or something that means relief from a burden. A rich man will not hesitate to want to help, while a broke guy will only meet your need with an excuse or a complaint. In the end, you can decide to tell him it was a test or not, depending on how well it plays out. Number 6. Insist on following him clubbing. If a man loves to go clubbing, then you can easily test his wealth this way. A man's lifestyle is also an indication of his wealth. Is he someone that flaunts money on strippers and orders the most expensive drink in the bar? Or does he sit in a corner and sip from one cup all through the night? A man's actions at the club will let you know if he truly has money or not. When you propose the idea of going to the club with him, if he refuses you, then it means he doesn't want you to see his other side. Clubbing makes you carefree and able to exhibit hidden traits. It also tests your money culture. So if he doesn't want you to see all these parts of him, then he will not allow you to go clubbing with him. A rich man, on the other hand, is carefree and open. He spends as much time as possible in clubs and openly shows off his wealth. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed watching, kindly give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel. Let us know what you think of the tips shared today and if you'd be into trying any of them out in the comment section below. If you'd like this topic, we have similar videos showing on the screen now. You can click on any to watch. Bye for now.